Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my god!
Hold on!
Can't this thing move faster?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god!
Alright, so let's throw that on. Okay, we'll go collect what we can, try to get our bearings.
Sir, pick anything good?
There's someone else in here somewhere. It's just a gunner. Want to sneak so I get this bonus damage. Alright, that might have been the last one. Let's go make sure. At least we're getting a lot of fusion cells out of this. We were running low. Oh, alright, we got another one.
That's how it's done. Am I right,
She took
sir?
a lot of rounds. Oh yeah, I gotta drink some water here. I shouldn't have been thirsty that quick. Huh. I don't know. Maybe time hasn't been passing quite like it should be. Okay, we got the admin card now. Ooh, bobblehead. Science.
Bingo.
Okay, always be prepared to explain the hows and whys. Get one extra guess when hacking terminals. That's cool. I don't really hack a whole lot, mainly because we don't have any skill in it, but... glad to have it anyways. Okay, I don't exactly know where we are. There's a bed there though, so we can save. Gotta go down the right side though. Alright, well that's a little load off my shoulders there. Kinda happy to be able to save. Has got any pillows in here? Nope. I wasn't exactly looking up at the ceiling, so I don't know if we've been down there, and this is... I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, we have, okay. I remember that room. This place just got a lot bigger. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and finish this area off in this episode. Just because I don't know how long it's actually been with the flash forwards and stuff. You think they would have removed these bodies after they moved in? Okay, there's that. Not a door at all. Okay, we're good here. Except for that duct tape. Oh, duct tape gives you cloth as well. I didn't know that. Assistance terminal. Testing schedule. Okay, it's not really useful. Guidelines look like they're corrupt. If your name is not Rohit or James, then butt out. Hi, James. Okay, 1534 hours. I was able to mess up the scheduling program. The system won't expect us to test anyone over lunch for a few days. If you're right about the overseer having helpers, I don't think anyone's noticed. Anyway, this will give us some time to get things ready without prying eyes. You can leave me a message on this terminal, too, if you need. It should be pretty secure now. We can start smuggling ammo in here. Nobody should find out if we're pinching a bullet or two at a time from the range. Still need to figure out a good fuse, but it'll take us a while to get enough gunpowder smuggled in from the range before that matters. One of these were kids trying to escape. 10:57 hours. What do you think we're up against? Anyway... Oh, this is them leaving messages for each other. Okay, what do you think we're up against anyways? Worst case, all the superiors we've ever seen graduate. That's not comforting. I really doubt it, though. I'm almost positive they're just geeks up there. Maybe even just robots. Depending on the robots, I might take the up-top grads. Haha, yeah, I'm not worried, though. There can't be as many of them as there are of us. And they're basically training us to be able to overpower them. We won't know until we know, I guess. And I guess we're going to have to know real soon. So they were training the kids to fight, and then they wanted to get out. James, have you thought about what we should do with the little kids? If we hit the door during nap, they should be safe. We should still make sure everyone pushes forward as much as possible. I hope that'll work. We should probably have a few stay behind just to keep an eye on them. Good idea. We can trust Alma, right? Why don't you talk to her during her testing appointment tomorrow? She's in. Alright. Interesting. So I'm curious, wonder why Vault Tech was training them. Unless they were supposed to be some sort of counter to an invasion from the Chinese, I'm guessing. We've been in there. I haven't been through here yet.
Hoarding now?
Baseball. Alright, save so we don't have to, if I die I don't have to pick up all this stuff again. And I guess that's it, right? We just gotta go to the admin building now. Because we've been through here, okay. Actually, we've been through here too. Where do I need to go? Got turned around. There we go. Who knows what we're going to find in the Overseer's area. We're running low on 308 rounds. Drastically. Shit. We snuck attack Codsworth. That's good. Got rid of him, though. Nothing I want there. Yeah, that was just a bad panic shot. The first one. Chief Scientist Terminal. Okay, let's take a look around first. Alright, let's check this thing out. Okay, welcome to Vault 75. As outlined in your confidential briefing packet, Vault 75 is part of a top-secret military program. You have been cleared for your professional credentials, existence, and commitment to the improvement of the human genome. It is of the utmost importance that you follow the protocols herein. The mission of Vault 75, above all, is the refinement of human genetics. Your scientific staff will operate according to the research schedule set forth by Schlett, Braun, and Lamb. You will be working with an overseer with a background as a military officer. Your overseer will be responsible for training and maintaining the subject population you will be working with. It is important that you and your overseer maintain a healthy working relationship. Okay, Vault 75 represents an unprecedented opportunity to test our hypothesis that the human genome can be improved at a rapid rate through the combination of selective breeding, hormonal treatments, genetic modification, and an accelerated generational cycle. The experimental objective of Vault 75 are detailed in the handbooks which have been provided to you already. This experiment is intended to be carried out over multiple generations. As such, there may be unanticipated research opportunities that present themselves. Such diversions from provisional protocol are permitted at the discretion of the Chief Scientist, Chief Scientist V. Schlett, I. Lamb, and S. Braun. Because Vault 75 represents a long-term experiment in a closed environment, it will become important to replenish staff periodically. This shall be done by selective recruitment of outgoing subjects. We anticipate a certain percentage of resident population to exhibit high intellect scores, but insufficient physical capabilities to be qualified for genomic harvesting. These subjects may be, at Overseer and Chief Scientist discretion, offered the opportunity to join staff. Those who refuse should be disposed of in the same manner as unqualified outgoing subjects. Well, that sounds terrible. Please note that all internally recruited staff should be kept strictly separate from general population for at least 15 years, to prevent members of the general population recognizing former residents among the staff. Only the most trusted and capable staff members should be admitted to the genomics laboratory. It is the responsibility of the Chief Scientist to very carefully choose these staff members and ensure they are sufficiently trained for their roles. Alright, I'm curious. Let's see what genetic harvesting is all about. Outgoing subjects, aged 18 years, with aggregate scoring of superior or excellent across key physical, mental, social traits must be escorted to the genomics laboratory. Processing should be done on an individual basis and with great care. Remember that successful subjects will likely be capable of overpowering staff. Reiterate to the subject that a brief round of vaccinations is necessary and avoid arousing any suspicion otherwise. Each subject should have a file for processing which indicates which specific organic material needs to be preserved for future testing. Be sure that these directions are strictly adhered to and that specimens are stored quickly. Alright, genomic reports. Chief Scientist eyes only. Overall harvest was exceptional this year. Lots of superior ratings in the physical category. Many of our vital organ initiatives are paying dividends. Pain thresholds have been mostly solved problem for years now, and we are finally getting past issues like cardiac arrest under heavy duress. The genetic material we're gaining this year should help the next generation meet goals we thought were still a decade or more off. Some concerns about excuse me. Where was I? Some concerns about aggression levels. We've had a few cases of psychological breakdowns due to stress over the years, but incidence was much higher in this group. Going to recommend we synthesize some new tranquilizers just to stock up. Food supply remains best delivery method for general population, but should be concerned about future with science staff too. Only needed one recruit to a scientific staff this year, with Washington joining the genetics team to help me out up here. Subject's physical scores were very low, and he has consistently shown good problem solving and critical thinking. Overseer has concerns about his attachment to some of the younger members of the population. I'm not too worried. His psychological profile shows that he's very suggestible. We'll keep him on the observation deck long enough for those he had personal relationships with to graduate out of the population. That gives us some time to acclimate him to the experimental protocols without conflict. We just need to keep him in the dark until then. Disposed. We had a very low disposal overhead, thanks to the excellent harvest ratio this year. Just 74% of the overall graduating class. Incinerations will be done within the week. Good first task for Washington before we begin the real work. Oh, so the first thing you're going to make the guy do is burn up people. Harvested people. Alright. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that name Washington. 'Cause I don't know how many generations have passed in these experiments since the Gunners took over. Okay, how many ways do we have to go? 1? 2. Advanced lock is no problem.
That's it.
Just in case there's someone taking a shit. Nope. Bathroom clear this time. There also doesn't appear to be anything overly useful in here. Okay, I'm not sure why this door was locked, but... Didn't I bring the, energy rifle with us? Yeah, I did. I just haven't added it in. Alright, let's use some righteous authority.
What the?
What? Nothing like a little dust. I'll get the oil flowing.
Gunner Commander. Let's see if we can't light him on fire. Come on, you're gonna need to throw better than that. There we go. Alright, let's get up there before dog meat bites the dust. Shit, he's in a different room. Okay, this guy is not... There we go. Got him that time. Critical, let's do it. I think he missed me. Now it looks like he shot me right in the side. Right in the kidney. Alright. Easy enough. So far. Okay, that was the Overseer's window I saw, okay. Master safe, we're not getting that anytime soon. Okay, we completed this. Operations Protocol Manual. I think we read this stuff. Gotta level up. Yeah, we did that. I don't think we've read the Overseer Directive. Residents age 18 and older must be removed from the general population annually. Residents who have exhibited genetic promise are to be preserved for genome harvesting and reintegration. Residents of the average genetic promise, but high intelligence and docility may be recruited to the research staff at Overseer discretion. All of the residents to be removed must be culled. The research staff is responsible for cultivating embryo replacements to maintain consistent resident population numbers. Vault 75 is to remain sealed until an all-clear order is issued by Vault-Tec, which never happened. Okay, beginning 1 year after initial containment, children over the age of 18 must be removed from the general population. This will be done annually on a date specified by the Overseer and Chief Scientist. It is recommended that this graduation be treated as an important tradition inside Vault 75. Appropriate ceremonies should be conceived of and performed by Overseer staff, with outgoing subjects being removed one by one from the main living area. Once separated from the general population, subjects with an aggregate rating of excellent and superior are to be escorted to the genomics laboratory for processing. Subjects with excellent and superior intellect ratings, but not aggregate, will be offered positions as overseer of research staff. Will be offered positions as overseer and research staff per discretion of the overseer and chief scientist. All of the subjects should be disposed of as outlined in the confidential operations packet. Alright, new researcher. Worried about the new recruit in science. He's supposed to be on simple observation duties and closely monitored until the subjects he knows in population have been processed. I know we've done this many, many times before, but something about this one feels wrong. Not sure I should have let myself be talked into it. Nursery capacity issues. We're having a capacity problem in the nursery. We are as full as we can be in the IVFS, but introducing more residents to the population is going to be problematic. I'd prefer to wait until the next turnover. We'll have to discuss with Chief Scientist. Fire in archives. Damn it all, some kind of wiring issue caused a fire in the archive. We lost some hardware that I'm told will be difficult to repair, if not impossible. Science lost a lot of historical research data, though I'm told we can get some junior staff started transcribing hard copies. Some of the locks failed once the fire got bad, worrying, but turned out to be blessing in disguise. Science staff nearby got in and stopped the blaze quickly. If the locks hadn't failed, then myself or one of the senior scientists would have had to manually open the door. Okay, genome preservation online, research area, no callback. Resident vacancy, 100%. Yeah. Let's open up the safe. And open up the door. You had $3 in there. Alright, let's go see what this commander had on him. Not a lot. Okay, so this is the area we... Okay, it goes out to this guy. And then this, of course, goes out to the common area. Which pretty much nothing here. Alright. We came up that way. This is the door we opened. Grognak the Barbarian. Critical hits with unarmed melee attacks do permanently... The unarmed and melee attacks permanently do 5% damage.
Sir, glad to see you still fancy intellectual pursuits.
That safe is locked. We're not getting into that one. That was a pretty good box, actually. Overseer safe key. Sweet. We are getting into this one. Alright, I won't complain. We'll take it. A couple shotgun shells are good. Alright guys, I think we'll go and end the episode here. We can explore the... Oh, let's... Before we do that, let's level up. We are on level 9. Alright, we need... We can't do another level of survivalist yet. We can do another medic though. Thinking we do that one. I really want to go gun nut though, actually. I do. We're doing that one. I want to start modifying our guns so we can do a little more damage here. Okay, now we are going to go in this episode. But one thing I do want to point out, so we just hit level 9. And I think we're like 30 something hours into this, and we only hit level 9. So when we first started playing, I didn't know the leveling would be that slow. I'm not complaining. It's still been fun. But yeah, I just didn't think it would be. Okay guys, yeah, we're going to go and end this episode here. I think I'll probably sleep for a little bit after we end the episode. And we'll continue exploring the city above in the next one. So thanks for watching guys. I know you have a choice in where you watch your Fallout Let's Plays. And thank you for choosing One Eyed Sniper. Peace out everyone.